Dr. Charles Yasalis has published over 70 articles on the use of steroids and is one of the top experts in the world on drugs in sports.
They've been used in medicine since the late 1930s. I hope we haven't been purposely killing people.
A local anti-aging clinic, one of hundreds that have recently sprung up across the country. Doctors prescribe testosterone to men with low levels of the hormone, which typically diminishes as they age.
This is 200 milligrams of testosterone.
It's called hormone replacement therapy. Over the 40 years that you've been using, how many people do you know personally that have used anabolics?
2,500.
2,500.
That I just absolutely know.
Of those 2,500, any of them have any heart, kidney, liver, health problems?
And I was able to follow through their lifetimes or up to these points, or any point thereof, none.
Lyle Alzado went from being the toughest son of a bitch in the NFL to being a sad, dying man. Everything I saw on TV taught me that steroids kill.
Some pro football's true warriors, Lyle Alzado, suddenly appeared decimated and frail on NBC News, did not die from steroid use. Even Alzado's own doctor confirmed to Real Sports, quote, "There is no known association between Alzado's death and his use of steroids."
I don't know of any of my colleagues that link his central nervous system lymphoma to his use of steroids.
The death of Lyle Alzado, what impact did that have?
Huge. I mean, I think he is the poster child for the evils of steroids and the wages of sin. It just turns out it's wrong.
I'm looking for the bodies, looking for this health scourge that people talk about, and frankly, we can't find it.
Drugs are a boon in the medical profession. They're a miracle drug for people with, muscle wasting. They are, a miracle drug for burn victims, for cancer patients, people recovering from surgery.
Jeff has been fighting HIV for 25 years, and he says steroids saved his life.
Back in '92, I was down to 2 T cells and very sick. I developed PCP pneumonia. Both my lungs collapsed. I almost didn't make it. I came out of the hospital weighing 125 pounds. So I started researching and found a clinical trial in LA that was studying Anavar, an old bodybuilding drug, to test how it worked in people with HIV. So I signed myself up, got a fairly high dose, and responded amazingly. I gained 30 pounds in 6 weeks, and I gained 300 T cells.
So can you say that steroids are a national public health crisis when you have people dropping dead at a rate you can measure by the minute as a result of alcohol and tobacco?
Health risks associated with anabolic steroids. In your mind, are there any?
There's one side effect that is there for absolutely sure, is they work.
They absolutely work. They work profoundly. And, you look good, you feel good. I mean, the sense of well-being is unbelievable.
John, we talked back and forth about long-term health risks. How do we know there aren't any?
For the fact that there's an awful lot of guys that have been using steroids for 20 or 30 years that are perfectly healthy, vibrant examples of what responsible, intelligent use of these very powerful drugs can do.
Are steroids killing people?
Good question. They've been used in medicine since the late 1930s. I hope we haven't been purposely killing people. Can they be used safely? Yeah.